All businesses have one thing in common. There's someone in charge. In a family business, that is often someone you love. And when that someone passes away, there are many considerations concerning who will be in charge next, whether or not you have an active role in the company. Chances are that you have spent a lot of time at the office. You know the basics of the industry, and you know many employees by name. Very often the success of the business is tied directly to the relationships and trust your loved one has built over the years with colleagues, staff, vendors, and business networks. That's why making decisions about the business can seem so personal. Sole proprietors and S corporations. When a business owner dies, what happens next depends on the type of business, whether there is a business continuity plan or other type of succession plan, and whether there is a will. In most cases without a will, the remaining assets of ownership are distributed according to state law. If the business is a sole proprietorship, it ceases to operate upon the owner's death. Its assets and debts become part of the owner's holdings, and the estate is distributed according to the terms of the will. Unlike sole proprietorships, corporations or S corporations do not automatically cease to exist when a business owner dies. Instead, the estate becomes the new owner of the business. In situations where heirs or beneficiaries inherit the business equally, their decisions about the future of the business may require separate legal transactions, especially if they disagree about their roles or the business's future, or if one wishes to buy out the others. Limited liability corporations. Limited liability corporations, LLC, are required to have an operating agreement that includes what happens in the event an LLC owner dies. If this agreement allows the LLC to continue after the death of an owner, the surviving owners, if any, can vote to buy out the heirs' shares, allow continued sharing in profits and losses, financial interests, but not in managing or voting, managerial interests, or add the heir as an owner with both financial and managerial authority. In the event of the death of a single-member LLC, the operating agreement determines what happens as well. It will cease to exist when the owner dies, unless there are provisions for the LLC to live on after its owner. If you are sole heir and there are no other surviving owners, you can generally choose to continue running the business or close it altogether, according to state law. What happens with partnerships? Limited partnerships or limited liability partnerships, LLP, depends upon the partnership agreement. Generally, in a formal partnership, the shares transfer to the estate. The heirs continue to share in the partnership's financial interests but cannot participate in managerial interests. If the partnership's debts are higher than its assets, the estate may end up owing the business money. If there is no formal partnership agreement, the death legally dissolves the partnership, and all business activity ceases except for the steps necessary to close out the partnership. C corporations. Most small businesses will either be LLC, sole proprietorship, or S corporation. A C corporation is more simple. Whatever is written and agreed upon in the articles of incorporation, that's how shares will be passed. In most cases, shares of the deceased will pass to whoever is listed to benefit from those shares on their will. In rare cases, the interest in that company gets divided among the existing owners if there are more than one owner. In any case, it's important to plan out 10, 20, 30 years ahead just in case something happens to you. Your business will thank you for it. Invest wisely. And as always, take care of your money.